My dear Virgo, sit here with me for a moment, sweetheart. There is a place for you at my old wooden table on this quiet afternoon where the hurry and noise of the outside world do not reach. Feel the gentle scent of incense in the air. It's time to air out the soul, to find your rightful place here with me. Your soul knew this was the moment, a sacred appointment whispered into your quiet heart. This visit isn't just about hearing words, my child. It's about unlocking something profound within you, something that touches the very core of your being and ripples out into every corner of your life. Perhaps you felt a restlessness, a sense that things aren't quite aligning in your finances, your connections, or even that inner peace you seek. This is the universe stirring, preparing you for a shift that will address these very things. What I have to share with you now, beloved Virgo, is not merely a prediction. It is a powerful revelation meant for your soul, a truth so vital that it cannot wait another moment to be spoken. It's time to lean in and listen, not just with your ears, but with every fiber of your being, for this message is a key to the next extraordinary chapter of your path. And as you sit, my child, I want to speak about something that might be causing a chill in your belly, a subtle unease you can't quite name. There is indeed a fear lingering, Virgo, because the universe is preparing something for you that, listen closely now, has never before happened to your soul in this lifetime. It's a change so profound, so utterly unique, that it naturally stirs the depths of your being. Do not run away from this feeling, my dear, because this fright is not a sign of impending doom, but rather the unmistakable signal of an extraordinary calling. It's the universe inviting you onto a path so grand, so aligned with your highest potential, that it requires all of your inherent courage and resilience to step fully into it. This fear is simply your soul recognizing the magnitude of the destiny unfolding before you. This unique calling is intimately connected to the areas where you felt most vulnerable or stuck, perhaps in releasing control over your finances, in trusting love completely, or in finding genuine rest for your ever-busy mind. The universe understands these struggles, Virgo, and this transformation is precisely designed to bring healing and abundance to these very places, if you are willing to face the fear and embrace the call. So breathe with me, my child, and know that this fear is not a wall but a doorway. It is the threshold to something magnificent, a unique journey tailored just for your beautiful soul. Trust that you are being guided, that you are ready, and that this moment of vulnerability is simply the prelude to strength you haven't yet imagined. Look here, my beloved, the first profound insight life shows me specifically for you in this moment is represented by the powerful energy of the wheel. This card tells you, my dear Virgo, that an important cycle in your life, perhaps one you've been navigating for a long time, is definitively coming to an end. But pay attention, for this is not a gentle conclusion. It's a turning that will shake your usual structures and routines in ways you might not expect. It is the universe, love, acting as the cosmic hand, turning this great wheel, gently but firmly pushing you out of your established comfort zone. This isn't about punishment or chaos. It's about divine redirection onto a new and irrevocable path, one that you are meant to walk now. This shift affects the very ground beneath your feet, influencing everything from your daily habits to your long-term visions for career, home, and personal well-being. For you, my diligent Virgo, whose nature often seeks stability and predictability, this turning of the wheel can feel particularly intense. It asks you to surrender the need to control every detail and trust that the flow of life is guiding you towards something necessary and ultimately beneficial. It's time to loosen your grip slightly and allow the universe to do its work, even if the path ahead isn't perfectly mapped out yet. Embrace this moment, my child, for the ending of this cycle is not a loss, but a liberation. It is the universe clearing the way for new energies, new opportunities, and a fresh beginning that can bring the abundance and peace your soul desires. The wheel turns for your highest good, opening doors you didn't even know were there. As the great wheel turns, my dear one, bringing this powerful period of shifts, there is a quiet strength you are being asked to embody. The energy now calls for a deep sense of equilibrium within you, a steadiness in the very core of your being as external structures rearrange. It's about finding that calm eye within the swirling winds of transformation you are currently navigating. This phase, intensified by the universe's movement, highlights the wisdom of temperance for you, Virgo. This card reminds you to blend opposing forces, finding a sacred middle path amidst the intensity of feeling. It is not about suppressing emotions or ignoring the changes, but about harmonizing the earthly realities you are so grounded in with the vast, unseen possibilities unfolding around you. Do not allow yourself to become entangled in the countless minor concerns or the urge to control every single outcome. Your natural inclination towards detail is a gift, but now it must serve the larger purpose of integrating the divine flow with your practical steps. This period requires you to merge heaven and earth within your spirit, allowing faith to guide your actions as much as careful planning does. Think of it as an alchemical process, my child. You are mixing different elements of your experience, the tangible with the intuitive, the challenge with the blessing, to create something entirely new and potent. This requires patience and a willingness to see beyond the immediate picture, trusting that a higher order is at play, orchestrating this significant shift in your life's direction. This essential balance will be your anchor, protecting you from being swept away by the current. It is a gentle reminder to pause, breathe, and intentionally find that point of calm neutrality. By cultivating this inner harmony, you prepare yourself to receive the next phase of your journey with grace and an open heart, ready for what is being presented. My dear Virgo, I feel a sense of unnecessary weight resting upon your shoulders, burdens you were never meant to bear alone. Often, your compassionate heart and desire to be helpful lead you to take on the emotional and practical responsibilities of others, believing it is your duty to fix or lighten their loads. This generous spirit, while beautiful, can become a heavy yoke. You have, perhaps unknowingly, been shouldering concerns that belong to others, internalizing their anxieties, or even adopting their sense of guilt as your own. This happens subtly, a quiet accumulation of energies that are not indigenous to your own path. It's vital now to recognize these external weights and understand they do not belong to your unique soul signature. This powerful universal shift that is occurring is specifically asking you to set these borrowed burdens down. It's a call to liberation from the self-imposed obligation to ensure the happiness or solve the problems for everyone in your orbit. Your role is not to be the sole architect of others' well-being. Each soul has its own lessons and path to navigate. Understanding that you are not responsible for the choices or missteps of those around you is a crucial step in this process of transformation. This doesn't mean becoming unfeeling or detached, but rather establishing a healthier boundary between your energy field and that of others. It's about reclaiming your own energy for your own journey of growth and healing. Releasing these invisible weights will create space for the new blessings and opportunities that are approaching. Imagine the lightness you will feel when you're carrying only what is truly yours. This act of letting go is not selfish. It is a necessary step in honoring your own energy and preparing yourself for the extraordinary destiny that awaits. My diligent and beautiful Virgo, this significant passage is also bringing some older, deeper aches to the surface, requiring your gentle attention. These might be long-held feelings of not being quite enough, a sense that your worth is tied solely to your productivity or ability to serve others, or a lingering fear of being overlooked unless you are constantly striving. Perhaps you have carried the impression that rest is something earned through immense effort, or that self-care is a luxury you cannot afford until everything else is perfectly in order. These quiet wounds, tied to a perceived need to constantly prove your value through doing, can prevent you from fully accepting your inherent worth simply for being who you are. This journey of profound change offers a sacred opportunity to tend to these old pains with immense love and compassion. It's time to gently acknowledge the moments when you felt invisible, when your efforts went unnoticed, or when you felt you had to work harder than anyone else to be accepted. Look at these past experiences not with judgment, but with understanding for the younger self who navigated them. True healing unfolds from within, my dear, like a flower opening its petals to the sun. By shining the light of self-love and acceptance on these areas, you allow them to soften and release their hold. This internal process is fundamental to your transformation, freeing you from the patterns that kept these wounds active and preventing you from receiving the fullness of life's gifts. Allow yourself the grace to heal, knowing that your diligence is valued, but your being is priceless beyond any deed. This introspection and gentle care for your inner landscape will prepare you beautifully for the next steps on your path, ensuring that you move forward not from a place of past hurt, but from a foundation of empowered and wholehearted self-acceptance. Transformation, sweetheart, also calls for a gentle but firm release of what no longer genuinely serves your highest good. This includes certain connections, long-held situations, and ingrained thought patterns that consistently deplete your vital energy without offering reciprocal upliftment or growth. It's a necessary clearing, like tending a garden, ensuring that only life-giving elements remain in your spiritual space as you move forward into this new phase of being. This letting go is an active part of embracing your unfolding destiny. Your beautiful inclination to care for others, to see potential and help fix things, is a wonderful quality, my dear Virgo. However, this can sometimes manifest as taking on responsibilities or emotional burdens that are not yours to carry, or staying tied to bonds that are ultimately draining or even hindering your own progress. Recognizing the difference between genuine support and self-sacrifice that diminishes you is paramount at this time. Your empathy is a gift, but it requires wise stewardship to protect your own well-being and energy reserves effectively. Therefore, establishing sacred boundaries becomes not just an option, but a crucial requirement for your spiritual and emotional health during this intense period. These boundaries are not walls built out of fear, but rather protective enclosures that honor your energy, your time, and your emotional space. They allow you to maintain your inner light, preventing it from being dimmed by external demands or draining influences that do not align with your soul's current path and transformative needs. This act of definition is an act of profound self-love. It takes courage to honestly assess which relationships, commitments, or mental loops are truly nurturing and which are simply consuming your precious resources without replenishment. Some ties might feel familiar, like comfortable old clothing, even if they are worn out or ill-fitting for the person you are becoming. Allowing yourself to disentangle from these, even with tenderness, frees up immense energy that can then be directed towards your own healing, growth, and the manifestation of your extraordinary future. This discernment is key. Ultimately, releasing ties that no longer serve is an essential part of creating the space needed for the new blessings to enter your life seamlessly and abundantly. It is an act of faith in yourself and the universe, trusting that letting go of what is stagnant will make room for dynamic, supportive energies and connections that resonate with your higher vibration. This isn't selfish, my dear. It is a vital practice of spiritual hygiene, preparing you for the magnificent unfolding that awaits you beyond the current cycle. But look now, my child, for amidst the swirling energies of change and the necessary acts of release, a beacon appears just for you. The card of the star has shown itself, a beautiful sign offering solace and illumination after facing the intensity of transformation and letting go. It arrives as a promise of serenity and spiritual nourishment, a quiet whisper assuring you that despite any challenges or fears you may have navigated, a wellspring of hope remains real and utterly accessible for you now. Its light cuts through any lingering shadows. The star represents much more than simple optimism. It symbolizes profound hope, spiritual guidance, and renewal flowing directly from the cosmos. It tells you, my dear Virgo, that you are seen, supported, and guided during this pivotal moment. Its radiant presence reminds you that even when cycles end and boundaries must be set, you are never abandoned. This celestial light serves as your compass, guiding you surely out of the darkness of uncertainty or past pain and into a clearer, more peaceful state of being where possibilities glint like distant suns. This potent symbol also reflects back to you your own inner radiance, a light within you that perhaps you have been too busy serving others or worrying about details to fully acknowledge or nurture. The star mirrors your innate resilience and the quiet strength that has carried you through every experience, preparing you in ways you might not have understood for this very moment of emergence. It is a reminder that your spirit possesses an inextinguishable glow, ready to shine brightly once more as you move forward. With the star shining above you, the potential to receive goodness, blessings, and spiritual nourishment is not just a distant dream. It is a tangible reality drawing closer. This celestial alignment brings with it a flow of positive energy, reminding you of the infinite possibilities that lie before you once you step fully into your truth and release what holds you back. It highlights the abundance available in the universe, specifically aligning itself with your path now that you are clearing the way to receive it without reservation or doubt. Embracing the message of the star requires opening your heart to receive this surge of hope and trusting in the benevolent forces guiding your journey. It signals a turning point, suggesting that the period of intense inner work and release is paving the way for a phase of healing, inspiration, and positive manifestation. This isn't merely abstract hope. It is a spiritual energy aligning itself to bring tangible and intangible blessings into your life as you move forward in courage and self-acceptance. The luminous glow of the star shines most brilliantly, my dear Virgo, to illuminate a fundamental truth that is absolutely vital for you to absorb and fully accept at this time. Its light directly reflects the message of your inherent worthiness. This is not a concept tied to your performance, your accomplishments, or your ability to fix things for others. It is a deeper, undeniable truth about who you are at the core of your being, irrespective of external validation or internal self-criticism that may have lingered within you. You deserve all the good that life in its infinite generosity has to offer, my child. This deserving is not earned through tireless work or being perfect in the eyes of the world or even in your own exacting standards. It exists simply because you exist. Your value is intrinsic, a birthright of your soul. Understanding and integrating this truth is perhaps one of the most significant steps on your transformative journey, dismantling old patterns of feeling inadequate or needing to prove your value constantly through action. Your soul in its pure essence is inherently valuable, full stop. This is the profound message the star whispers to your heart. It encourages you to cease striving so intensely to justify your existence or earn love and acceptance through deeds. Instead, it invites you to simply be, and in that state of being, recognize the immense, immeasurable worth that resides within you already, complete and unbroken. This is the foundation upon which your future blessings will rest securely and joyfully. Accepting this deep-seated truth of your inherent worthiness is not merely a psychological exercise. It is a powerful, energetic alignment that opens the very portals through which the blessings promised by this transformation can fully enter your life. When you truly believe you are deserving, you shift your energetic vibration, making yourself a receptive channel for the goodness, love, and abundance that the universe is ready to bestow upon you without condition. Doubt or feelings of unworthiness can inadvertently block this flow. So let the star's light sink into your soul, my dear Virgo, reminding you with every radiant beam that you are enough, you are loved, and you are profoundly worthy, just as you are right now. Embracing this truth is a fundamental act of self-love, essential for shedding the old burdens and stepping fully into the extraordinary destiny that awaits you. It is the anchor that allows you to receive the future God is preparing with an open heart and unwavering trust in your deservingness of all that is good. The Page card makes an appearance for you now, sweet Virgo. This card often carries a message, a quiet intuition, or perhaps a nudge from your deepest self, or the gentle guidance of unseen helpers. For someone who deeply values logic and careful analysis, this particular card serves as a tender invitation to explore a different kind of understanding. It's a call to listen not just with your head, but with a deeper knowing within. This inner voice, dear one, may not speak in loud commands, but in subtle shifts, quiet feelings, or sudden insights that seem to come from nowhere. It's like a soft whisper from your soul, trying to get your attention amidst the usual mental chatter. These whispers are important signals, particularly during this period of significant change you are experiencing. Learn to quiet the external noise and tune into this delicate frequency. Trusting this intuition might feel like stepping onto unfamiliar ground, especially when it seems to contradict your well-reasoned plans or fears. Yet this period asks you to give more weight to these gut feelings and the subtle synchronicities life presents. They are not random occurrences, they are breadcrumbs left for you to follow. Allow yourself the space to receive these messages without immediate judgment or need for logical proof. This developing connection with your inner guidance is a vital tool given to you right now. It is your personal compass, helping you navigate the complex emotions and external shifts that are unfolding. By honoring this inner wisdom, you are strengthening your bond with your true self and the supportive energies that surround you, ensuring you stay aligned with your highest path. Releasing the burdens of the past, my child, fundamentally requires the act of forgiveness. This isn't about excusing or condoning actions that caused pain, but about freeing your own energy from the heavy chains of resentment and regret. It's an active choice you make to unburden your spirit and create space for new possibilities to enter your life. Letting go in this way clears the path ahead of you. A crucial part of this process involves extending compassion towards yourself, my diligent Virgo. Forgive yourself for past mistakes, for times you weren't who you thought you should be, or for situations where you felt you fell short. Your soul is not defined by imperfections, it is inherently worthy. Releasing self-criticism and embracing self-forgiveness is a profound act of healing that strengthens your inner foundation during this transition. Extending forgiveness to those who may have caused you pain, especially within the sensitive dynamics of love and family, is also necessary now. Holding on to hurt creates blockages that prevent you from fully moving forward. This forgiveness dissolves those energetic barriers, allowing the flow of grace and blessings to reach you unimpeded. It's a powerful clearing of old, stagnant energy that no longer serves your growth. This deep release through forgiveness, both of self and others, is the vital portal you must walk through. It is the energetic key that unlocks the doors to the future that is being prepared for you. By choosing to lighten your load and clear the emotional landscape, you become receptive to the extraordinary manifestations and profound peace that are aligning for you. You possess an inner strength and resilience, dear Virgo, a quiet power that you might often overlook or underestimate. This significant period of change, though challenging, is actively working to forge this unique courage within you in a profound way. It is a process designed specifically to reveal to you the depth of your own fortitude, preparing you for what lies ahead. This isn't about eradicating fear entirely, but about cultivating the ability to feel the unease, the uncertainty of new ground, and still choose to take the next step. Your specific journey is building a courage that is grounded yet adaptable, resilient yet compassionate. It is the bravery required not just to face external challenges, but to navigate the intense shifts happening deep within your own being. Allow yourself, my dear, to lean into the vulnerability that accompanies stepping outside of your familiar structures. Facing the fear of the unknown, the discomfort of letting go, and the openness required for transformation is where true strength is built. Trust that these moments of feeling exposed are integral to the forging process, shaping you into the powerful soul you are meant to become. Have faith that your soul, with its inherent wisdom and light, is perfectly equipped for this ascension. This period of testing and growth is not happening to you, but for you, strengthening your core and preparing you for an extraordinary chapter. Trust in your own ability to move through this with grace and growing confidence. You are more capable than you know. My beloved Virgo, this entire journey of transformation is leading you to a place of profound divine alignment. It is a sacred state of being, a kind of personal heaven here on earth, where you are fully connected to your truth and the flow of universal blessings. Higher powers, the universe itself, your loving spiritual lineage, all are awaiting you in this elevated state, ready to embrace you. You are not alone in this process. You are deeply supported and unconditionally loved. The challenges have been steps on a path guiding you towards this moment of significant reception and integration. Feel the presence of this support surrounding you, a warm embrace that reassures you that every step, every release has led you here to this space of readiness. Now, in this moment of alignment, I invite you to make a sacred promise to yourself. Vow to choose yourself above all else, to nurture and honor your own well-being as a sacred priority. Promise to love yourself fiercely, exactly as you are, and to trust implicitly in the unfolding journey, knowing you are always guided and protected towards your highest good. You are divinely deserving of all the goodness flowing towards you now. To learn more about the unique path unfolding for your sign and discover other messages meant for you, simply tap on the playlist or video appearing on your screen right now. Until next time,